Okay. I'm a bit tired, but hello, if anybody decides to join, ignore this little finger. Because I am trying to fix it. I actually need to go file it. Maybe I'll file it a little while I wait for people. I hope I can be heard. So what am I doing right now is... So what I'm doing right now is that my storygraph is kind of a mess, and I've been attempting to fix it up, but it hasn't been working. So I was like, let me just go live, fix up my storygraph one time, and then figure out what's been going on. So let me give you some background. I started storygraph this year, maybe. Not maybe, I did start it this year. And what happened is I brought all of my data over from Goodreads. Yeah, I brought all of my data over from Goodreads. And I had about... Oh, I had the wrong speaker chosen. Okay. I had about 600, 800, between 6 to 800. I don't know how much because I don't be paying attention. But I had about 6 to 800 books on my TBR. And then I was on my Bookstagram and I was like, hey, yo, if somebody dares me to, I will go and delete my entire TBR. Is there something in my mouth? No. I was like, I'll go delete my entire TBR on Storygraph if somebody tells me to, because, I already have it on Goodreads. So what did I need? And somebody did. So it's like, yeah, let's go. Ready. I'm ready and I'm willing for anything. So I did it. And it was wild. But in the span of less than a year, because I've been on... I don't like the way my hair looks. Because I've been on Storygraph for less than a year. So in a span of less than a year, I had built up my TBR back again. It's like over 200, 300 books again, which I don't want happening. So I'm going to go through my Storygraph, and I'm going to use my TBR for books that I actually own, and then for books that I don't own, I think I'm going to use the tag feature like that. I already have an interested tag, which is books that I would usually put on my TBR, but I'm trying not to have TBR. And then I also have a please tag. I think I might have deleted that already, actually. It's just like books I want people to buy me. And in the end, I was like, having both of those is pretty redundant. So I was trying to merge them into one. Merge the two into one. Did it work? Did I finish it? I honestly can't remember. I've just been doing this sporadically, and I'm sorry if this is making plenty noise. I want to put this in a clip before I go and do this. I had some trouble going live today because I have a Lenovo webcam and it kept turning off, turning on, turning off, turning on, turning off, turning on. I was like, what the flip is going on? But lucky for me, I found people having similar situations on the internet, so that was great. Yeah, that's why I was a minute late. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna join this live, but this live is for me. This is for me. This is to get stuff done. I think this folded up enough. I had a clip around here. I thought, yep. Okay. Let me share my screen. So I broke this fingernail. I also broke this fingernail. And I broke this fingernail. And this fingernail was broken. But I fixed it with a press-on that I made a little bit too long. So I'm going to do the same with this. With this fingernail. But it would be easier to... What is it? Alt. Let me bring this blurring a bit more. There we go, because I feel like that light is a bit of a killer. Share my screen. Oh, I haven't shared a screen to be shared yet. Easier with two monitors. Yep. Ta-da! Okay, so let's go. Storygraph.com. For some reason, my recommendations isn't loading, which is weird. Very weird. Whatever, that's not what I'm here for. Profile. My internet's running slow, probably because of the stream. Oh well. So as you can see, I have 9 books in my currently reading because I have a problem. Let's go pop in there for a second and see what's all up. All of them are like 30% done though, like around the 30% mark, except for one. Because I just started it like yesterday, so Where Was He? 38, Mermaid of Black Conch 35, Wizard in Glass 28, Razor Blade Tears is 9%. But that is because I started reading it on the 28th. Will I finish it before the new year? Probably not. Hero's Song is 29. The Ascendaron is 31. Saga I'm reading virtually, so I'm not keeping track of that. Tower of God, I tried to keep track of my webtoons, but Tower of God has so many. Tower of God got so much damn chapters per season, I'm not even going to do it. So the thought was I was going to, what's the word I'm looking for? I was going to DNF these come January. But let's be honest. December is like the end of the year. But should I set my book goals around that? I'm not sure. I need to come up with a way. Let me just show you. I need to come up with a way to. What's the word? I need to come up with a better way. Hikers. I need to come up with a better way to DNF because I would keep books on my currently reading for so long without reading them. So you see, this says you've read this book once in 2021 and you finished reading on September 25th, 2020. Oh, 2020. What a year. I want you to look at this. You read this book once in 2020. The 22nd of January 2015 to the 25th of September 2020. This took me over 5 years to read. Because what would happen, right? I started it. I started it one time on my way back from college. Yeah, this was my first college break. I was coming back home on the plane and I started it. The plane landed, I put it down, never picked it back up. And for the next 5 years, I would always pick up this book on a plane, forgot where I was, restart it, not finish it, not read it while on vacation or wherever I am, forget about it, wait until it comes up. So in 2020, I got back into reading because I graduated in 2019. No, I got back into reading in 2019. Anyway, I don't know what I was doing, but I finally decided to pick this back up in 2020 and I finished it. And I have no inclination of reading the rest. But I need to come up with a methodology for DNFing books. Will I? Who knows? Read recently. Oh, the one. Just finished that. That was pretty good. I had some mixed reviews because I know it was a booktube phenomenon, but I think people either really liked it or really hated it. And guess what? I'm one of the ones that really liked it. That was good. TBR. Okay. Let's go. Up next are all books that I own. I think I'm gonna read the room. Here's the book actually. So if any of you would have watched my haul video, I got this from the Humane Society. It was what, $1.50. I read this in high school and I remember absolutely loving it. So usually at the beginning of the year I reread a horror book, and for the past 2-3 years it's been Bird Box. Now it's gonna be The Ruins. Put that down there. Alright. Let's filter. Let's filter. Only show me books I don't own. Filter. But like I say, I've been fixing up some of these, but not a lot. Okay, I have 151 books on this 260 book list that I don't own. So let's go through and tag them. I have an interested tag. Yeah. Oh, I should probably tell people that I went live. Do I have the Canva app on here? Oh, no. Let me just put up a... Ooh, that's bad. Y'all have to watch me take pictures. Okay, I've informed the general populace of Instagram. I did a poll asking if I could finish one of the book on my TBR, and someone voted finish 2. Okay, let's go. The Death of Jane Lawrence. Interested? Remove book. Does this still keep my tag, or do I have to remove it and then tag it? Let's see. So slow. Okay, I kept my tag. Boom. Why is my email just telling me that I'm live? Funny. Remove book. Okay. Oh, did it? Oh. Okay, I have to be I have to be patient. The Last Graduate. So this is to read because I read shoot, I already forgot what it called. That's the first. What is the first in the series? Is it something to do with a school? A Deadly Education. I just read A Deadly Education in November after I took my CPA exam, which I failed. I didn't pass. So this is on here because I plan to read it, but I don't own it yet. I feel like there needs to be a tag of like books I'm going to read. Okay, so interested. What are my tags? 2021 Ooh, maybe we should go through my 2021 TV app later. Audiobooks. Recommend blacklist. Recommend discontinued ebook NB. Blah blah. Nah. I don't think I have a no. Okay, so we're gonna put that on a buy next tag. Oh, did the interested tag stay? Or did I X that out? Okay, there we go. I think this is freaking out a little bit. Huh. Interested. Buy next. Weird that that's doing that. Interested. This is owned. I own all of these. They're literally right here. I don't know why I don't have that properly tagged. Oh, this is interesting. I also have a storygraph recommended tag that I use to put like stuff that's specifically recommended by Storygraph, but then I'm also interested in them. So should I keep those two tags separate? Should I put them together? No idea. But I actually think removing the books. This is like some like alien, futuristic, apocalyptic shell story. I actually don't know where I heard about this from. This might have been Storygraph recommended, which is why I have it in interested. Because, see, the ocean is dying, the sea is growing warmer, and is gradually rising. Seashells have become so rare that collecting them is now a national obsession. Someone owns all of the beaches, and this girl wants to Yes, is the correct terminology. Okay, so I don't own these saga books. So they have to go in interested. Oh, what the heck? Where'd the tag go? Y'all see this? Oh, okay. It's probably just my internet. Hmm. This is another thing about going live is I get distracted so much. We're trying to log in to things. But yeah, I don't have any of the saga stuff. I read them digitally. So that's why I have them all as to be read. Because, sorry, I'm not even going to talk. I have them all as to read because digitally they're like easily accessible, but I actually don't own them. And I'm 2022, I'm trying to prioritize the books that I own. But I'm trying to prioritize books that I like own. Like I need to read the stuff that I own first. Because I have well, as you could see, well, no, because there's 260, 150. That's still 100 books. 100 books is a lot. And I don't think that includes all of the audiobooks. This acetone. Just got to whip it up. I don't even think this includes all of my digital books because I have Prime Reading. So I've just been adding and taking off things, and then I have Prime First Reads. So I've just been grabbing any and every random. Maybe I should remove all the books and then add. No, we're talking about Saga, so I'll do Saga. So I became obsessed with Saga recently. I like binged the first 4 volumes and I stopped somewhere up in volume 5. That's a problem I have. That's why I have 9 reads on my 9 books am I currently reading right now. Cause child, I'll start a book and stop it and never pick it up for 6 weeks. Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things. Is this an anthology? Vampires, Hearts. It doesn't really. The cover don't really scream anthology to me, but the title screams anthology. Okay, let that load up. Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things. The Dead and the Dark. In this heart-wrenching YA novel, that's the coldest girl in Cold Town meets They Both Die. Oh, that's why. I read They Both Die at the end. Was it this year or last year? Don't remember. I was obsessed. But I read They Both Die at the end, and I'm obsessed. Basically, that's a trigger word. If you say that book and you compare something to that book, I will read it because I am forever going to be searching after that feeling that book gave me for the rest of my life. The interested tag did not say it. Oh, vampires exist in this world. Oh, what? Obviously, I was not reading. Wow. Okay. Wow. Interested. Maybe the problem is okay. Let's open a couple. Let's open 1, 2, 3. My internet stopped loading the page. Okay. So let's leave this all alone. Let's open up these for the tag did not save. Which makes me wonder if the tag saved for the rest of them. But But that's just life, eh? If it didn't save, it didn't save. What can a girl do? The Dead and the Dark is about things that lurk in dark corners and the parts of you that can't remain hidden and finding home in places and people you don't expect. The dark has been waiting too long and it won't stay hidden any longer. Something is wrong in Snakebite, Oregon. Teenagers are disappearing, turning up dead, weather isn't normal. Oh, ghost hunting girls. Oh, okay. Interested. I think I want to start prioritizing more dark books. Y'all can't see my second screen. I don't know why I poked that. I think I want to read more dark books. I think, oh, application error. Is it me or is it the storygraph? Okay, the vampire one saved. Red Wolf. You give me a fairy tale retelling, I will read it. 150%. Facts. I think when I first started like winding down from school, one of the first things I read was the Lunar Chronicles. Lost my mind. Lost my absolute mind. I read that whole series, including the little novella. Dang. Okay, are all of these added? Interested? Interested? Interested. Cool. But yeah. Dark Woods. Good reason. Women changing into wolves. It's everything I ever wanted. Why is this an app thing? I don't keep up with the storygraph, so I wouldn't know. I don't mean I don't keep up with the storygraph. I keep up with the storygraph, but I'm not actively following them. Okay, let's go. Oh, maybe this will be easier if I filter more than unread. Okay, let's show books I don't own that aren't part of a series that are dark. Oop. No result. Oh, I'm in genre. Oh, that's funny. Dark. All right, filter. Let's see if there is anything. Oh, I got my book. I got my filter list down to 250. Great. Yeah, this is a high priority for next year. It's another one of my videos that I have up where I tried mytbr.co and this are recommended. And oh my goodness. Oh, I was supposed to open it up. So I could do everything on the page. 13 books are dark. Not on. Oh, The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't take those off of my TBR. I just tagged them. Okay, let's go. And if it didn't load up the last book, it's gonna take too long. So let's shut it down. Okay, Bad Witch Burning. Put it in interested. Did not remove it from my TBR. Ooh, stop the summoning. All right. Don't tell me storygraph is actually going down. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I actually almost bought this when I went to Barnes and Noble in the US. Oh my god. What a heavenly place. What a great place. But it was like around like $15 and I wanted to grab some more things. like some more like unknown things. Because I know about this. I know I'm gonna eventually buy this. But I think I picked up the Atlas 6 instead. Yeah. I think I picked this up instead. It was $14. And it just seemed like something I'd be in the mood to pick up. Fantasia has me in a chokehold. I promise you. Let me actually remove this from my TBR. But yeah, I know I'm gonna read this eventually. Almost bought it. Will I buy it next? No, I don't feel the inclination. Like Goddess of Filth. Like this, it was recommended. It just seems, possession. Normally, I'm not a possession type of girl, but I feel like I need to explore my interest in like dark fiction. Cause I do some Stephen King. I do. Right now, I'm in the. It isn't necessarily dark, but right now I am in the middle of the Dark Tower series. It's kind of funny. But yeah, not necessarily dark. But I love Bird Box, love horror. As you can see, it's somewhere here I'm in the middle of World War Z. I need to stay on track. We have plenty books to go. But yeah. Oh, another thing I found that I'm interested in this year is the Final Girl trope. I read Final Girl. Is that Riley Sager? Yeah, that's Riley Sager. Who I thought was a woman. I will say this until I die. I thought Riley Sager was a woman. I read Final Girls, and then I realized I love it in movies. I love that trope in movies. The final girl, like she survives it all, like she ready. But the like final girl after being a final girl, fascinating. So yeah, final girl support group. That is something that I am about. Listen, if these application errors keep going, you just have to keep going. Stephen King, I do stand. Sometimes I read some stuff and I'm like, boy. But I stand. He's just really good at horror. If I disappear, not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Did I add this because the cover reminds me of Wilder Girls? You absolutely right. But because I don't know if I'm the true crime kind of girl, but we could try it out. But yeah, I added this because the cover absolutely reminded me of Wilder Girls, and I loved Wilder Girls. And like, yeah, am I shallow? Does that make me shallow? Probably. Coldest Girl in Coal Town. I'm in no hurry to read this, just like I'm in no hurry to buy. Hi, Savon. Do not get caught at work. I will end this stream. Don't let me get you in trouble. But yeah, I am cleaning up my TVR. My internet going a little slow, so I can't do it the way that I planned. So we have to go book by book. But have fun at work. I'm on vacation, and what am I doing? Giving myself work. So yeah, I'm in no hurry to read vampire books, and this is pretty. Talking about pretty old. Jesus, am I old? This is from 2013. It's Holly Black. I'm more interested in Holly Black's new work. Can she please bring out another book about my baby Jewel? Please. Just a little story. No? Okay, Red Wolf. I put it in the tag, but I forgot to take it off my TBR. Now let's see if that removed the tag. Nope. Okay. Dead in the dark. I tagged it. Didn't take it off my TBR. Oh, okay. At least I gave you all a half day. Would my work give me a half day? I ain't even sure. But good luck. Be productive. If you do timesheets, turn in your timesheet, please. Cause I was living my best life this holiday weekend, and I just went on my little laptop just to see if anything right. It was like unsubmitted timesheet, and I was like, "Oop, you right. I did not submit my timesheet." So, your work. Okay, I take back everything I said. Enjoy your half day vacation. I don't even know if I could even. Can I do a vacation day for half day? I think so. I know. I took half vacation days, 29th to the 31st. Oh, because you couldn't get the full days off. I'm not sure my work would have let me off either, but we have a policy where you're supposed to use 2/3 of your vacation by the end of the year, and I had only used a week and like 2 days, so I mandatorily had to take 3 days of vacation. This is day 3. Yeah, I took Tuesday, Wednesday, and today off. And I'm trying to get my life together. How the One-Armed Sister. I need to read this. Everybody on, I think this is recommended. I got it off of Book of Sims. Everybody and the Grammy been talking about this book this year. And what did I do? Not read it. Okay. Maybe I could stay on this page and just refresh it. Yeah, that's how it'll be. Y'all hearing my Twitter go off, but don't worry. Okay, filter. Books I don't own that aren't part of a series that are dark. Filter, filter, filter. Okay. How is this on my TBR and on my interested? So there's 3 more books. Will they load up? No idea. Okay, so remove this from my TBR. I've heard a bunch of people say like good things about this too. Like I heard it was crazy good. And what happens? I heard about this from 2020. What happens? Don't read it. I have problems. I have a lot of problems. Do I want to buy that soon? No. Dangers of Smoking in Bed. Pretty sure this is a Caribbean book. I am interested in it. Do I want to buy it right now? No. I'm not the biggest, short story. I love short stories. But short story collections, can we, normalize publishing, a short story by itself? I will pay you for 5 pages of writing if it's a good short story. Is that an unpopular opinion? I have no idea. Hey, Jack Edwards read this. I literally just followed him on here today because I watched his stat video. Oh, if anybody wants to follow me on Storygraph, my username is permanently. I actually think I have a public profile. Right. I do. I have Storygraph Plus, so I think I get an easy public profile pin. Did I pin it? Yeah. So if any of you want to be friends on Storygraph, which is my book website of choice, y'all can go add me. Dreamcatcher, remove. Wait, no, don't remove. I actually own this book. It's downstairs. How long is this? $6.88. It's not the longest Stephen King book in the world. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, books I own that are not part of a series. Should we go 10? I highly doubt there are 10 books on this TBR. I knew it. No 10 books. Sad. History is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. Let's get some more. Relaxing. Doubt it. Huh. Reflective. Doubt it. I don't usually try. There are 7 reflective books on my TBR that I don't. 7? Oh no, I need to read Pew. I heard that was so. I can't believe that I already opened up. History is All That You Left Me. More happy than not. No belong here more novel. I cannot believe it. I honestly didn't think I'd have any reflective books on my TBR. Like that just ain't something that I thought was happening. Child, whatever. So Adam Silvera, y'all. Well, I don't know if anybody was here doing that. Maybe somebody will watch it, not on a live stream. But yeah, I just was saying how I was addicted to They Both Die at the End. So what happened is I gone and add every single Adam Silvera book in the world on my TBR. Oh no, that was a mistake. Added every single Adam Silvera on my TBR, and then I heard that not all of them were as good as They Both Die at the End. So not really sure how I feel about that. Pew, definitely interested in Pew. I think I heard about this on Bowtie and Books channels. Either their channel or their NB book club. And I was like, I have to read it. Like, the people in the small town just find this person asleep on a pew and big mystery. And I think they rated it really, really highly. Can't remember. At one point, I had every single graphic guide on here. But I read the one about feminism, and it made me so mad because it only took into account Britain and the US. And then, if your feminism mean intersectional, is it really feminism? I know. I just didn't want to read about the viewpoints of British folk and American folk because it don't relate to me at all. Sorry. But I saw someone say the gender graphic guide was good. And I noticed that the graphic guides have different authors, so maybe that was the problem. So I'm still going to give the gender one a try. I think they're all available on Prime Reading. Not sure. Notes of a Crocodile. It has been so long, I don't remember what this is. A coming-of-age story of queer misfits discovering love, friendship, and artistic affinity while studying at Taiwan's most prestigious university. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I got this off of the Artisan Geeks social media somehow. I like stories about multiple people. The tag did not add. Okay. I like stories that go like multiple people. I just read one, loved it. Serial killer, fallen in love. It was made for me. Oh, this I definitely got off of Jack Edwards' YouTube page. I think he said this was a little weird, but also very good. And it's another short story collection. I have a couple short story stuff. on here, even though I say I don't like short story collections. I have the same problem with poetry. Like, I'll read a poetry collection and there'll be some slamming pieces in there, and I never know how to read it because, bro, I don't like everything. Shoot, I actually own this book. This is what happens when I keep talking. Uh, to read. I don't know where I got this book from. It's not something I would pick up. It's probably why it's reflective. I think I'm not a fan of short story collections, but I don't mind short stories. Exactly. Like a short story collection. A single short story. Yeah. Like, I'll pay you money to read a single short story, especially if it's good. Oh, I forgot I had this nail thing on. Hold on. But a single short story, like, great. I go online and I read fan fiction all the time. I also read a lot of Wattpad stories. Like, do you know how much one shots I go and read up on the internet? So, yeah, my problem in short stories is short story collections. And then I can't tell if the biggest offender is short story collections from the same person. Because, like, bro, why are you writing so much and putting them all in one book? Or if the biggest offender is short story collections from different people. Because what if I like one person and then the other person is meh? I have a problem, and the problem is I'm indecisive, and it's because I'm a Libra. End of story. So yeah, I actually own this book. I don't know why that's marked as not owned. I don't have any intentions of reading it anytime soon, but that's life. Oh, is my internet freaking out? I know. It's telling me I still live. I think. I know. Let's keep going. Okay, let's do mysterious, lighthearted. Let's see if I got any books that I don't own that aren't part of the series in either mysterious or lighthearted. Okay, I marked this one. Yeah, sometimes I like one author and not the other, and I hate reading books when that's the case. Exactly. Just a little secret. My solution: just don't read the book. I haven't. There are 4 books that are either mysterious or lighthearted. Wild. What am I? What was I supposed to? I had a point. Oh, I haven't figured out a conclusive rating system that I like. Because I sometimes I give the books stars and I leave a review. Sometimes I just give the book a star. Sometimes I just give the book a review. Sometimes I get. Oh, please. Sorry, but I don't care if the wet girls are here. You can go. Uh, Sometimes I don't read the book at all. Sometimes I'll rate and review it 10 years later, but I don't know. I haven't come up with something I want. I made it my goal to rate and review all the books I read in 2021. I didn't. But that's fine. That is. Oh, in the quick. Ooh, maybe I should read that one. How to Have Feminist Sex is another graphic guide that I still left on my TBR because I think it was highly rated or whatever by somebody I watched on YouTube. But still don't know. Like I say, the graphic guides they make me feel some type of way. But why not give them a chance? Facing the Sun. You know what? I think in 2022 I will try to read every Read Bahamian book on my TBR. I have quite a couple. I think that's what I'll do. Yes, you can remove the book. I like that it asks you this so you don't accidentally do it by mistake. But for mass editing, this is a problem. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is already in interested. Good. I think this is available in Prime Reading because that's where I read the feminist graphic guide. Interesting. I think I'm more than a couple books in my reading inventory. Color Outside the Lines, Stories About Love. Why do I have an unfolded Adam Silvera? Why do I have another short story anthology? It was because I lost my mind and added everything Adam Silvera onto my CBR. We started at 160. We started at 160 books. Let's do a couple more categories and then we will see where it's at. Okay, let's look for anything inspiring and informative. Both the eyes filter. We got it down to 240. We removed 20 books. About so. Zero books with eyes, inspiring and informative. And I had what? 13, 15 with dark. Okay, hopeful, funny. Let's try hopeful and funny. I don't need a lot of comment. Wow, that didn't take long. 0. I don't read anything cheerful, laffy-daffy kind of stuff. Yeah, 0 books. Okay, I already removed all of the dark. So this will essentially only be filtering for emotional. Another Read Bahamian book I need to do that for. These ghosts are family. Oh, this is a family saga. I kickstarted back into reading with 100 Years of Solitude, and ever since then, I've come to realize I love an intergenerational literary fiction family saga type stuff. Very interested in things like that. So 100 Years of Solitude. Then I read Britt Bennett's book. A lot of things. Oh, this isn't marked as own because I have it, but I don't officially. If I physically own it, physically have a copy of it, I will mark it as own just for the sake of my TBR. No, that doesn't need any more tags. Okay, last 2. Challenging and adventurous. That I don't own and that aren't part of the series. The Book Jumper, An Evening in Guanima, and Because You Hate Me, 13 Stories of Villainy. Okay, The Book Jumper. Leaping into a story and interacting with the world. Isn't there a book that just came out similar to this? About a girl in a library, and the library books can become real. I'm just talking off my head. I might just be talking off my head. Okay, another anthology. Why have I added so much anthologies to my TBR? so many. I have a problem. I run on about how short story collections ain't my favorite, and I write it just having a bunch on my TBR and a bunch I don't own. Interested. Updating. Okay, that's done. That's done. You serious? Okay, less books that I own, books that I don't own that are part of the series. I think this may be where we get in trouble because I go do something and I would read I'd read something and then I go add the entirety of the series to my TBR, knowing dang well I don't have any of those books. Look at this. I have 105 books on my TBR that I don't own. That is a part of a series. I knew this would happen. Okay, we need to break this down. One moon should we go? Let's go across the rows in threes. Adventurous, hopeful, reflective. Will there be any reflective books on here? I have no idea. I've been going live for an hour. Maybe I'll cap this at 2 hours. That's 70 books. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, that's too much. Okay, let's forget about it. Let's go reflective, relaxing, tense. Let's see if we can get that list to not 70. Do not laugh at me. I knew this was gonna be a problem. I knew it in my soul. I know my own TBR. We're not even dealing with my own TBR right now. That is a bridge we will burn before we get to it. I will stand 20 feet away and shoot it with a fire arrow. Okay, 9 books are in reflective, relaxing, sad categories. So let's do reflective, relaxing, and tense. I didn't put sad. And the first one is Wicked Villains. Look, okay. Infinity Sun, Crown of Gilded. What is going on here? I've read this book. What is the King of Elfheim doing on here? That's not right. This is not right. Okay. Learn my lesson. Remove. Okay. Remove. Yeah. Remove. Yep. Hold on. Have I even read any of these Penny Green books? Maybe you read a different edition. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I may have added it twice on my TBR. I may have added it once before I got it, and then I may have added it by the ISBN number when I did get it. Okay, Parable of the Sower. Aha, see? This is on my Prime reading. Move this book. I don't think I've read any Penny Green books. Why is this on my... Why is this... Hello? Hi? Hello? Hi now. Whatever. Okay, so browse editions. Let me just make sure that this is a different edition before I go and. Okay, so they have it red. So I don't think I could switch to it, but would removing it remove the red? Crescent. What is this? Okay, while we wait for that to load. Crescent is about a dragon and a king. Sure. Let's do it. I'm always down for fantasy. I will read. One thing I could do, I will read a mediocre fantasy. And look, this is still in my please tag. Okay, so it isn't giving me the option to switch to this edition. So I think I can remove this safely. Remove. Oh, please work. Eh. Okay, so it removed it off my TBR. Please. Okay, so this is the third book in a series. So I think for series that I find. Oh, cool. Straight. Okay, it didn't remove it. It did not remove it. Do I have this on my... Did I add this to 5 Closathon prompts? You betcha. Okay, so it didn't remove it. Great. Oh, the Crescents is the Book of Beacon. So this is exactly what I'm saying when I say I will read a mediocre fantasy. Oh, I don't want to call the people fantasy book mediocre. I didn't think the Book of Beacon was like the end all be all of fantasy, but I read it still, and I'll go continue the series. I feel like if a plot be plotting, then I don't mind reading a fantasy book I'm really all that too cool about once the plot be plotting. Okay, so I think for series, I'm only going to put the first book in the tag. And that way, that'll in turn, make the tag more shorter. So see, I had the entire Blood and Ash series on my TBR, when in fact I own none of the books. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Update. Cool. There's a 4th. I thought Crown of Gilded Bones was the last Blood and Ash book. Well, child, I was wrong. Okay, Infinity Sun. Breakthrough. Application Error. Love that book. Oh, this is for the Penny Green, I think. Parable of the Sower. Wicked Villains. All of these are going to Wicked Villains. There's 6 books in total, apparently, from Blood and Ash. That is wild. How does Jennifer Armentrout write all these books? Does she sleep? Because isn't she also the one writing that really long book? It's on my Kindle somewhere. I don't know where my Kindle is. That's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. Anyway, who is it? Holly Black, and Nora Roberts. I don't think they do anything but write books. Like, they have to be photosynthesizing because they mostly don't even breathe. What is that book that I got that I think she was the one? I ain't even worried about it. But I was considering reading from Blood and Ash pretty soon. But now that I know there are 2 more books, that could go on the pause. That can pause. So I've read a different edition. Oh, this is okay. So the short story can go. Oh, how many short stories are there about Jasmine? Does this woman sleep? Okay, remove book. Remove book. Remove book. How many books in the Wicked Villain series? Am I prepared to read all of this erotica? I think so. Will I? Probably. Okay, so I already read Jasmine's book, so I feel fine adding Jasmine's short stories into the tag. Then I'll add the second book. And then after I finish that, I'll add these. That, holy moly. Oh, there's a collection for the shorts. Okay. A Hades/Hades reunion arc. Is that a spoiler? There are 2 Hades? You know what? I've scrolled too far. I should have stayed my hip up here. Okay. Parable of the Sower. I want to read another edition of this book. Okay. To read. Okay, I obviously don't own these, and I don't remember what this series is about. What is the Penny Green series about? Before I decide if I want to invest my time in how much books? Doesn't even say. 9 books. I don't know if I have it in me for a 9-book series. Unless it's Akatar, because I will read a book about every single one of those characters. And should I be ashamed? Probably. Am I ashamed? Not really. What's another series I'll read any book about? Because I feel like sometimes when a series gets too long, I feel like they're running out. Because I was really interested in the Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I read the first book, grabbed the rest of the series when it was still like 3 or 4 books. But now there's so many books. How did an actress die twice? What? London, 1883. Actress Lizzie drowned in the River Thames. So how was she murdered 5 years later in Highgate Cemetery? Oh, so this is like investigative historical fiction. I'm gonna keep it on. I will do what I have to do. Parable of the Sower. Remove. I feel like I can remove the ebook and prime reading tags because I feel like they're a little redundant. Remove. Oh, I was trying to think of a series I'd read all the books for. Not sure. Whose characters do I like that much? Hello, Jean. My cat in the background crying. Sorry if you could hear. Interested. Breakthrough. One of the greatest achievements in human history. A secret that was never supposed to be found in a crisis that cannot be stopped. Deep in the Caribbean Sea, a nuclear submarine is forced to suddenly abort its mission. Oh, that's why. I'll read anything about the sea. Like, I know a job, but I'm scared of the ocean. I don't think I'm scared of the ocean, but the ocean holds secrets that I think we ain't supposed to know. So let's just leave the ocean alone. So I left Infinity Sun, left Parable of the Soul. Okay, so let's do 3 more. Let's do sad, mysterious, and lighthearted. I feel like there shouldn't be that much books on there. Please come back as 0. Please, I'm begging you. Mm, 17. 17. All right. Okay. So they're all part of a series. Oh, Lord. I zoomed out. So let me open the series for a couple of these. Bloom, Ancient Magus Bride, which is steeped in gold, Poppy War, what if it's us? I see what happened. I have every volume of My Hero Academia on my TBR. And I'm only on I only just finished volume 3. That's a big thing. That is a very, very big thing. I have to do it. I have to remove them. I was supposed to put interested on the Dragon Republic, not on the Poppy War. I literally just got the Poppy War from the States. That's embarrassing. I thought it was right now. Aha! I literally just got the Poppy War from the States. Which means I gotta change these editions. Yeah, this is what y'all don't be seeing when I put up an actual video. Like, I be dropping these books. I be breaking things up. No! Block. Is the storygraph really down? Oh, that's embarrassing. I haven't even read volume 3. I only read volume 2. And I added every single volume in the series on my TBR because I'm a fool. Is storygraph like actually down though? Or is that just my internet? Yeah. Yeah, I saw people like absolutely raving about it, which is why I got this. It's part of the reason I did not get the Southerner's Guide to Slaying Vampires, because I was like, am I really in the mood for that? Because it's a vampire book in real life, and I haven't really touched a vampire book in a hot minute, but I know for sure that I'm in the mood for fantasy. Jesus, I keep saying fantasy. I did it as a joke once, and now I can't stop. But I know I am always in the mood for a good fantasy book. So I picked up the Poppy one instead, and everybody is raving about it, even though they're like, they get longer as the story goes on, right? What was the third one? What was the third one? Drowning Faith is 2. Let me get the correct edition of my book on storygraph. That's what I like about this. One of the main things I like about storygraph, it is so unnecessarily difficult to get different editions. Let me take this off. I'm interested. I own this book. It is very difficult and confusing to switch between editions on Goodreads. But I offer. Oh, Drowning Faith is the middle book, The Burning God. And painful too, I hear. Listen, they said from the beginning that the Poppy War was painful. So when The Burning God came out and I heard it was worse, I was like, is this the right choice for me? But it is. It absolutely is the right choice for me. Because why? I like to hurt myself. I'm convinced that I like to hurt myself. Because I've seen full-on non-spoiler vlogs about this entire series from this book up, and everyone's like freaking out, saying R.F. Kuang has hurt them, they'll never trust again. And what do? I go pick up the book. Just how it is. But this will be a no, I'll save that for a different live stream. This live stream is getting on pretty long. But hold me to it. I think, because this is only organizing my TBR, I think I might come back on a live and like look at how I did. Because I think I have a 2021 TBR tag. And I don't think I did too well. And I should probably make a 2022 TBR tag. And now I know y'all heard that. I am so sorry. I need to make a 2022 TBR tag, and this is definitely gonna be on it. I don't think these other volumes gonna be loading. So let's just take a break from My Hero update. Romance, remove book. Interested. But I think the same problem is exactly how my Goodreads TBR got up to like 800 books. Like I'd be like, oh, I'm interested in reading this one book, and then add the entire series, all of the companion novels, and everything else to my TBR. And then this year, I think I made the rule like, oh, I'll only add the first book. Didn't stick to it. And even with just the first books for some of these, my TBR is huge. Remove books. Interested. I need to go fix that last book. I need to go fix that tag because I didn't tag at least one book with the full interested. I want to read Bloom so bad. All right. I think I read the Ancient Magus Bride manga in like 2020. I've read another edition. You want to read another edition of this book. All right, that's the one I need to fix. I can't remember why I stopped at 15. Is it because 15 isn't out yet? But if you want a good and beautiful manga to read, Ancient Magus Bride is it. like facts. Which is steeped in gold. I have a book. I think it's Witches Steeped in Gold that I shipped directly to the Bahamas like a clown, and it's lost. I think it's lost. You want to read another edition of this book? Remove. I sent Witches Steeped in Gold to my sister's P.O. box. And I don't know if she just ain't been checking or what, but it hasn't reached yet, and I'm very sad. I finally win a giveaway, and what happened? The book is lost in translation. Okay, there was 17 books. Let's filter. It should be less now. All right. Let's do my hero again. Oh, I meant to click on that. No God, no monsters. So this is already in the interested tag, so that's great. I haven't finished season 2 yet, so this needs to be in the interested tag. I was actually saying earlier, because I took a little look at my current reads while I was waiting. Tower of God is so unnecessarily long for a webtoon. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing because it's really good, but bro, why are there over 300 chapters in one of your seasons? Oh, a map of days. I own this, I think. I marked it as own. It's too late to come back from it. Okay, I definitely own Library of Souls, so that's wrong. Okay, see, I did not put the interested tag on volume 3 of My Hero. Now, I don't think this can load. Oh, I'm loaded! Okay, let me reload all of these. I think there's spoilers on. Ah! I don't want to see spoilers on the covers. So I'm just gonna look on this side to remove the books. And I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter anyway, because I'm one season behind. No. Oh, I am one season behind on the anime. So it shouldn't really be that much spoilers. Am I one season or 2 seasons? But it shouldn't be that much spoilers. But I just don't want to see. This is another. Well, I can't recommend you the manga because I'm only on volume 2 of the manga. But if you want to watch an anime, this is an anime. Okay, this should cut down my TBR by so much. This is like 20 something books just getting taken off my TBR. All right. The Winter Sea. I do not own this book. There is not a Oh, I want to read another edition of this book. Okay, so a best-selling author goes to a castle and is enchanted by the Scottish landscape. Her writing takes a life on its own. It's giving me Outlander vibes. Let's do it. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if I have this on my... Yep, I did. Oh, it's because I own Firebird. Interesting. Okay. Let's do another 3 and hope it isn't long. 0 books. Great. Funny, emotional, dark. Spam in the chat. Block user. Okay. 11 books. Okay. I keep pressing shift instead of control. Dark Star came with the snow. Hashtag Beartown. The Monstrumologist needs to come off of my TBR. I did not finish the first one. I think it was a bit too flowery and not to the point. And the font in the edition I was reading was so hard to read. And I did not know why. Yeah, see, this is in my please tag. I think I'm just going to merge please and interested together. And I might actually do that before I come off of this live stream. Court of Thorns and Roses, Frost and... An untitled... Simone, I know if you're still here, but do you see this? An untitled novella for Court of Thorns and Roses 3.2. So that means it's in between Wings and Ruin and Silver Flames. When did this get here? I didn't know she had another book coming out. Okay, so interested, definitely. Remove Silver Flames off of my TBR. Put it in interested and put it in buy next. Okay, update that. I actually don't own any of the Beartown books. So I'm going to put that as interested. I added all of Frederick Bachman's books to my TBR, following the same pattern as usual. After reading Anxious People and Anxious People being so good. If anyone who didn't know, apparently Anxious People is coming as a show to Netflix, and I am so excited. I'm currently reading this. What the heck? This book is in my this book is on my currently reading list, Hero Song. What the heck is going on? Duplicate? Right now. It's flag incorrect book information. Well, this, how do I say, you know what, I don't even know what this is called. What is this feature called? Collection. This book edition is not included in its collection. Okay. Submit ticket. Y'all are seeing me submit tickets so that I can get that fixed. Okay. I don't own any of these hashtag books. I'll put it as interested. Yeah, no. Oh, this is fair. This, oh, that's long. What else? Remove book. I don't know why I just didn't. I will buy this next. I feel inclined to finish this story. Okay, remove this. I heard a lot of mixed reviews about Black Leopard Red Wolf. Oh, there's a third one. I thought it was going to be a duology. I heard a lot of mixed reviews about Black Leopard Red Wolf, as I was saying, but I am still going to try and read it. Filter. One book The Dark Tower. This is the wrong edition. This is not the edition I have. I have the they don't have my edition. I need to make a note of that and come back and add this ISBN in. But Marcus own, child, because I own that. Now the last two tags, adventurous and challenging filter. Okay, 5 books. Yep, I do not own this book. Remove. Interested in a Court of Bitterthorn. Did I add this because of Akatar? Absolutely. I do not have this Emily Winsnap book. I am interested in reading it. I don't know how hype up I am to go and buy it because Homegirl broke up my favorite couple. Like, when I tell you I was rooting for this couple from Thy Kingdom Come. I'm glad that Emily is a strong, independent 12-year-old that don't need no man. But how could you break up the couple of my childhood? And I don't own any of the new. Hi. Hello. Ooh. Say hello to the people. That's all you wanted. Booga, 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 booga. I don't own any of the newer Peregrine's Home books. Will I get them? Probably. Oh shoot, I kept 6 as interested when I was only supposed to keep 5. You lie! You lie! Oh! Hey! Bam, 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 Kerwin. How are you? It's good that you're passing, because I think the website just went down. Isn't this embarrassing? Yep, the website just went down. I have no idea how much progress I made on my TBR. But what I was doing is I was going through all of the books on my TBR being to be read pile of books, and I was like sorting out stuff and making it more reasonable because I started with 260. As you could tell, I had 240 on for the longest, but I feel like I just slammed through a lot of these just now. But storygraph went offline for maintenance, so I think I'm done. Possibly. Oh, that's embarrassing. That was the whole video relied on that. Oh, gee, not the website crashing. The website crashed. But I think that the thing is the website, the people who run it are in like a different time zone. So I think it might be closer to the beginning of the year for them. So that's why it's offline for maintenance. Yeah, boy. I started with 260. This tells me I have 240. Maybe I'll update Instagram, or maybe when the website comes up, I will do that idea I had of building a 2022 TBR live on stream. But yeah, I don't know how much I got this down to. At the very least, I removed like 20 books by taking off all the My Hero volumes. So maybe I got it to 200. Maybe. Neglecting reading as usual, trying to see how if I as a pro would read and curve in the world. is in trouble. But go on this website. Don't mind my fingers. This is one of the best websites for like tracking your reading and getting recommendations and stuff. I found a lot of books on this website. And then if you put in books you already read, they kind of figure out your taste and recommend you stuff based on those. Goodreads. 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 Goodreads is the Goodreads is the Jeff Bezos of the online reading community. And that's because it is owned by Jeff Bezos. It's an Amazon website. It's convenient. Do I like it? No. But if I'm a pro, I would suggest making a TBR and then keeping track of your reading with a currently reading and using a website such as Storygraph to do it. Because sometimes I really just forget where I was on a book. I can't even show you the features, man. The website down. I guess we've come to the end of our live stream. I hope I got my TBR down to at least 200 books. I guess this is the world telling me to take me and my broken nail and get off camera and fix it. I recently fixed this one with a press-on, and it feels weird because I've never used press-ons before, but it actually turned out pretty good. Thanks for that tip. Yep. I will rep the Storygraph because it's really good. I just don't want to become a stan. Because like people will rep Goodreads until they die, but I think Goodreads is a problem. But yeah, I do Storygraph. What is it? Do Storygraph. Make a TBR. Keep track of your currently reading. And I am guilty of this. So do as I say, not as I do. But DNF books. Do not finish a book. Like if a book's struggling you, just put it away. It ain't for you. It's not for you in this moment. It might be for you later. It might never be for you again. But do not be like me and spend 10, I almost say 10, and spend 5 years reading The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when in actuality you're not interested in it. And that way, when you finally finish it, you be like, yeah, I finished it, but you have no inclination to read the rest of the series. Not interested in the series. Took me 5 years to put down the book. Don't do it. Oh, well, I'm going to clean up my Goodreads and Storygraph is down. I will not... Hold on. I wouldn't touch my Goodreads with a 17-foot pole. Let's see how this is looking. As you can see, I don't come on it often because it don't pop up automatically. What pops up automatically? ap.storygraph.com. Let's just take a look at my Goodreads. First of all, I read 70 books, so this is not up to date. My currently reading list on this. View all books. My currently reading list is 17 on it. I DNF'd more than half of these books. So this is all stuff that I didn't DNF. So my currently reading stuff is not on here. My read is 651. I don't know what it is now. My want to read is 60. My DNF is 50. So my want to read is the only thing that's like better than the Storygraph. But that's because I made a want to buy tag and it is 617 books. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole, but I very much encourage you to go and do the damn thing. I believe in you. One of us have to have it together. and it's not going to be me. So the fate of Goodreads rests on your shoulders, and I'm very happy that it doesn't rest on mine. But I did it. I did a live stream. It wasn't that bad. We've been live for an hour and 40 minutes. I did what I came to do, and I think I might do this more often. Something beeped in this room just now, and nothing in this room is supposed to be beeping. But thanks everybody that showed up. I'm gonna go cry now because the story graph has never been down for me. Maybe it has been down before, but it really went down when the world needed it most, the world being Leanne, storygraph vanished. Does that mean storygraph is the avatar? Probably. But thank you guys. I'll see you later. I'll probably do another live stream. Come on to my 2020. I knew wasting time would help me. Okay. Storygraph is back up just for like a hot second. Thingies crossed that I can just go on my TBR and see how many books I got it down. This might have been a fluke. My recommendations still aren't loading though. Oh, yay. What am I doing for lunch? No idea. Okay. Let's see what my TBR has gotten down to be. And then I'm going to log off. It is back up, but it's very slow. It is a bit slow. Okay, moment of truth. I'm going to close my eyes. I think I should be able to see it now. I got it to 125. Yes. I went from 260 to 125. And that's all owned books. Wow, I have 125. Nope. Remove. Oh, I got so excited, but as it would turn out, there are still books on a couple of books on here that I don't own that didn't get taken off. But wow, look at that. So I have like 120 books that I own that I need to read between my Kindle and my physical books. That's actually quite a lot. If I read 70 books, I read 70 books this year. If I read another 70 books next year, sorry, the mental mathing right now. So if I read 70 books next year again, that'll leave me with 55. And that includes if I don't get any books as presents. I'm not going to buy any books. I'm going to book buy and buy. No, I'm going to get 12 books from Book of the Month alone. We'll figure it out. Thank you all for coming on this journey. I will see you next time. Maybe on the weekend. January 1st. Maybe January 1st. I'm going to come on here. I'm going to look back at my 2021 TBR, see what I did, and build a 2022 TBR. So, bye guys!